Welcome to another yoga class from Jilda's house and Rick's. It is a beautiful day today, and as a matter of fact, we've had a lot of beautiful days, so I hope that you all have been able to spend some time outside. The fresh air and the sunshine are vital for your health, not only for your physical health, but your mental health. Today's class is going to be a practice to help with anxiety. Even the strongest of us, even the people who seem to be the most resilient in times of stress, can deal with anxiety issues. So this class today is a fun class. There are a few little flows, but as always, it's slow and easy. And with that being said, honor your body. If something doesn't work for you, don't do it. Just do the breath work with us. So as always, we will start with the breath work. Close your eyes or either look down at the floor and soften your gaze. Take a few moments to remember the two questions that I ask so often. Where are you? What time is it? So where are you? Here. What time is it? Now. Be here now and breathe. Let the breath be flowing. Think of the breath today as being on a loop, and it is just coming into your body, bringing peace, bringing good health, and as you exhale, it's taking away the stress, and it's taking away the anxiety and the toxins. Let's begin to breathe deeper. Picture your breath coming down into the middle of your chest. So we're taking a deeper breath, and then exhale as slow as you can through the nose. Another deeper breath. Exhaling slow. We'll breathe deeper. Exhale slowly. Breathe deeper. Exhale slowly. One more deeper breath. Exhale slow. Now take 5 normal breaths. Just breathe 5 times. Now let's breathe deeper. And this time hold the breath. Now exhale slowly through your nose. Let's breathe deeper again. Hold the breath. And then exhale slow. Another deeper breath. Exhale slow. Now 5 more normal breaths. Just breathe 5 times. And then we'll open the eyes. One more bit of breath work. We are going to do sigh breath. So all I want you to do is take a deep breath in and sigh. Deep breath in. Let's do that again. You can do that one better. Deep breath in. One more time, deep breath. And now we begin with some movements. Take a breath and open the arms wide. Elbows are slightly bent. As you exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, alternate hands and bring them to the chest. So now my right hand is on top of my left. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, we'll bring the hands to the chest, left hand's on top of the right. Inhale, open wide. We'll exhale, the right hand tops the left. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, the hands come back, left hand's on top. And then exhale, we open wide, inhale, breathe. Lift the hands up, palms are facing. Open wide, shoulder high. Breathe. Keep the chest as lifted as you can. And then gently bring the hands down to your knees. Take a breath. Check in with your body. This time the right hand goes to the floor. Bring the left hand over to your shoulder and we'll move into our gentle twist. So it's just an easy twist, just turning to look to your right. Breathe, 5 breaths. One more breath. We come back to the center, take a breath. Now the left hand goes down by the hip. Right hand comes to the left shoulder. We turn gently to your left, 5 breaths. Another breath. We come back to the center. Now, simple seated, take 5 more breaths. Check in with your body. See where those sensations might be, whether good or bad. Tension, stress, fear, worry. Another breath. And then we're moving into something called eagle thumbs. So what we're going to do is, okay, Yes, I can do this. I get twisted. Here we go. No, wait. Ah, there we go. It's like making, yes, I can do this. I used to teach kindergarten or assist. So we've got eagle feathers or eagle wings. Place them on your chest. Thumbs are in the middle on the breastbone. One of the things that causes anxiety along with fear and stress can be grief. So often we hold grief in our chest without even realizing it. I want you to take your fingers and begin to lightly tap your chest. Just tap gently. Breathe. And then we're going to switch the thumbs around and continue to breathe. And tap. Keep breathing, gently tapping. If there are places that are tender or maybe a little more sensitive, work a little more time on those. That could be someplace where your body, your chest, your heart is holding grief. And then we take a breath and bring the hands down. Take a couple of breaths. Check in with your body. We get ready to move to what we call tabletop or hands and knees. So we get on our hands and knees and we are going to do tabletop, cow pose, and child pose. For those of you who, hello, Hook, you want to do yoga with us today. For those of you who do yoga in a chair, you know how to do your cow pose and your child in your chair. So we inhale, we're looking straight ahead, and then we begin to lift the face up into cow. And then as we exhale, we move back to child. We inhale and come back up gently to tabletop. We take another breath and we lift the face into cow pose. And then we exhale into child. We inhale back to tabletop. Sorry. We lift the face into cow as we breathe in. And then we exhale back to child. I'm so sorry. Allergies are still at work. Take a breath and gently come back into simple seated. And we are taking 5 more breaths, checking in with our body, see about sensations, good or bad, that might be taking place. We get ready to move to standing to mountain. And I will move my trusty clock and notes right there. So this next series of movements is to release stress, to release anxiety. So I've got to get a chair because Rick has made me move back and I can't see my notes. I'm so sorry. Apologize for this. Okay, Rick, is this better? So we are going to have fun with this little bit of a flow today. And this sequence of movements that we're going to do is designed specifically to release anxiety from the body. So we're in mountain. Feet are about hip distance apart. The toes are spread. The body weight is distributed equally. Knees are soft. Pull the shoulders up, roll them back, let the hands relax. And now start shaking the right hand. Just breathe and shake. And then begin to shake the right arm. Just move it away from the body and shake. Just keep shaking. Give it a good shake. Maybe you want to lift it up to maybe shoulder height and shake. And then maybe lift it on up high and shake. And then bring it down again. And then bring it down. And guess what? Then start shaking the left hand. And then begin to shake the left arm. And we start moving the left arm. And maybe we bring it up. And then we shake. We keep bringing it. Shake, let go. Maybe one arm is a little more tense or stiff than the other. And now we're doing both hands. We start low, both arms, and then we're moving up. We keep moving up. And then we bring it down and we take a breath. Now we begin to shake the right foot. So just shake the right foot. And maybe then you feel that movement in the knee and the leg, and then you can take it out to the side. And this works balance. And then we take a breath, and I'm going to hold on to something, and we begin to shake the left foot. Oh, and it goes out, and maybe it comes to the front, and maybe it goes out again. We just shake, 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 and we bring it closer, and then we shake the right, and then we shake the left, and you know, what is it, hokey pokey? This is kind of like the hokey pokey. And so now we're shaking the hands and the legs, and we're shaking the front. And then we add the shoulders and the hips, and we're just shaking like a noodle. And Hook is looking at me like, what are you doing today? So now we shake, 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 and then take a breath. Wow, that could be exhilarating, could be a little tiring because you've definitely got the blood flowing. But I like that movement. It makes my body feel awake and alive. So we come back into mountain pose. We take 5 breaths. We notice any sensations, good or bad, that we might feel in our body at this time. One more breath. And then we take a breath and we bring the arms up like cactus or maybe goalpost. Just breathe. And then we bring them up and touch our fingertips together. And then we bring them back down. I told you there's a lot of movement to this class today. Nothing complicated, just moving. Breathe and bring them back up. Take a breath and open. Breathe, bring them back up. Take a breath and open. Breathe, bring them back up. Take a breath and open. Breathe, take them back up. Take a breath and open. Open wide and breathe. And then slowly let the arms come down. Take a breath. You're back in mountain. Check in with your body. So the next thing we're going to do are some warrior poses. So I'm going to turn sideways so that you all can see me better. And we'll start with the left leg. So just bring the left leg out in front. Bend at the knee so the knee is over the ankle. The right leg is back, but it's not a big step today. This is a warrior who is feeling very, very strong, but not arrogant today. So we take a breath and we lift both arms up and we are in warrior one. And we breathe. And then we take a breath and we turn our bodies to the right. Arms open, shoulder height, and we breathe and our face goes to the left. We're in warrior two now. And then we take a breath and we come back. The hands come up. And then the hands come down, the leg straightens. We take another breath, the left knee bends again. The hands come up, we breathe. We gently turn our bodies to the right. Turn our face to the left and we breathe. We take a breath, the arms come up. The arms come down, the leg straightens in the front. We take another breath, the leg bends in the front again, that left knee, the arms come up. We gently turn to the right, the face turns to the left. Keep breathing. We take another breath, we come back up, arms are nice and lifting upward. They come down gently, and as they come down, that front leg straightens. We take a breath, we step forward into mountain. Take a couple of breaths, check in with your body. Now the left leg straightens back. The right knee bends. Same little sequence. The arms come up. The right knee is bent this time. Keep breathing. We gently turn and open. And then we turn our face to the right, looking out across the fingertips of the right hand. We gently come back and the arms come up. As the arms float down, the right leg straightens. We take another breath, the right knee bends. The hands come up. We breathe, we open, we look across the fingertips to the right hand. We take a breath, we come back to the front, looking in the direction of those right toes straight ahead. The arms float down, the right leg straightens. We breathe again, the right knee bends, the arms come up. Keep breathing. We gently turn and open, looking out across the palms, fingertips of the right hand. Keep breathing. We take a breath, we come back. The hands gently float down, the right leg straightens. We come back into mountain. We take 5 breaths. We check in with our bodies. We see how we feel now. Maybe we don't feel quite as anxious. Maybe we don't feel quite as tense or stressed. Maybe if we've had some issues with pain, we are starting to feel better and more calm. Take another breath, check in with your bodies. And this time we are going to do another little flow series. And this little flow series goes from hands up to chair. So have fun with it. Do what you can do. I'll turn to the side. Or Rick, let's see, this is going to be up in chair pose. I think we're okay facing the camera on this one. Feet are about hip distance apart. Keep the knees soft. Take a breath, lift the hands. As you exhale, sit back in chair. Breathe slowly. Take another breath, lift the arms. Take a breath, come back into mountain. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, we come back to chair. Breathe, the hands come up. Exhale, we come back into mountain. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, we sit back in chair. Breathe, the hands come up. We take another breath, we come back into mountain. Inhale, the hands come up. Just do what you can. Exhale, we're back in chair. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, the hands come down into mountain. Let's do one more. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, we're back to chair pose. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, we come back into mountain. Take 5 breaths. Check in with your bodies. See, I think you're feeling much better now. Life is good. Breathing. Soft and easy breath, check in. Letting go of all that worry, all that fear, and all that anxiety. Take a couple of more breaths, just breathing. And we get ready for another little bit of a flow. So I hope that you're enjoying these flow series today. I think they're a lot of fun. And they are exceptionally good at helping your body to release anxiety. So take some breaths. Come into mountain. Bring the hands up. As you exhale, the hips go back. The knees bend. We're coming forward. Listen to your back. Don't push it. We're in a flat back. And then we'll breathe and come back up. Come back into mountain. Sideways or front, Rig. Take another breath, the hands come up. Exhale, the hips go back, the knees bend, we're coming forward. Do what your back allows. Don't push it or force it, knees are bent. Take a breath, come back up. Come back into mountain, take a breath. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, we're coming forward. Take a breath, let the head relax. Breathe, come back up. Come back into mountain. 5 more breaths, check in with your body. Couple of more breaths, just breathing. And now let's do child twist. Just swing your arms. You can look side to side, or you can look straight ahead, whatever works. You can swing fast. You can swing slow. It's your fun time. Have fun with this one. We all did this probably when we were kids. One more little swing. We take a breath. We're back in mountain. Let's just breathe. And Hook wants to join me on the mat. That could be interesting. One more breath. Check in with your body. And we are slowly coming down to tabletop again. So take your time. Come down on your hands and knees. And we are going to push back to child pose. And then on your next breath, stack your fists on top of each other. Rest your fist in between your third eye, that place between your eyebrows, and take 5 more breaths. And we are going to slowly come back up. Take a breath. And it's time to lie down on the floor. So we are going to lie down and bring the knees gently to the chest and take 5 breaths. Pull the chin down a little toward the throat so that you're not hyperextending the jaw. Keep breathing. Now place both feet on the floor. The knees are bent, feet are about hip distance apart. Let your hands rest on your belly. Keep that chin pulled down toward the throat. And let the energy of the body settle into your lower back, into the kidneys. Breathing. Just feel the body coming into the mat. Let's gently bring the knees back to the chest for 5 more breaths. And it is time for relaxation, or savasana. So you need to do whatever it takes to get comfortable. Lie down on your mat If you have a pillow that you need to use behind your head, go ahead. If you have a blanket for cover, if you want to put your feet up in a chair, put your feet up in a chair. Know that this part of the class is the most important part of the class. So when you're ready, stretch out. Maybe wiggle the hips back and forth for a few moments. Let the shoulders wiggle, shift back and forth, maybe even roll the head gently side to side. Settle into the mat. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. As you breathe, notice everything about your breath. Notice that sensation of the breath coming in through your nose. How cool it feels as it comes down and moves into your chest. As you exhale, follow the breath. Feel the breath as it comes out of the chest, coming back up and moving back out through your nose. Notice the sound of your breath. Notice the rise and fall of the belly and the chest every time you breathe. When you take another breath, give yourself permission to rest. This is really important. It's time to do nothing but lie there and breathe. And if you go to sleep, it's okay. I'll wake you up when it's time. Let the breath just be soft and gentle. Feel the softness as it begins to spread across your face. The softness begins to come into the chest and move through the shoulders. As you breathe, you feel that softness starting to spread down through the body, through the belly and the hips. And then spreading all the way down to the tips of your toes. Take a breath. With your very next breath, bring all the awareness to your thumb on your right hand. Now be aware of the point finger on the right hand, the middle finger, the ring finger, and your little finger. And as you breathe, let your fingers soften. Let them relax and let that softness move through your palm into your right wrist. The breath pulls the softness up your right arm, bringing it to the elbow. And then it spreads and slowly comes up to the right shoulder. As we breathe, the softness comes to the right side of the chest. Another breath, and that softness starts moving down through your ribs, coming into the hip, and then the right side of the belly. You take a breath, and the softness goes down the back and the front of your right thigh. The right knee softens, and the breath keeps pulling, bringing that softness to your shin and your calf. And then it just floats down to the top of your foot, your ankle, your heel. You breathe again, and that softness spreads across the sole of the right foot to the tip of the toe, the big toe. It moves to the toe beside the big toe, the middle toe, the next toe, and your little toe. And when you take a breath, the right side of the body softens. You let go of all the stress. With your next breath, bring the awareness to your thumb on your left hand. And that awareness, that softness goes to your point finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. And as you breathe, the fingers soften, and the softness moves to the palm and the wrist. Another breath, and the softness starts coming up the left arm to your elbow. It spreads to your left shoulder. And then it moves slowly into the left side of your chest. It goes gently down the ribs, coming into your left hip. And then the left side of your belly. You take a breath, and the softness is at the back and the front of your left thigh. The knee begins to soften. And we bring softness to the shin and the calf. And then the breath pulls it down to the top of the left foot, the ankle and the heel. And when you breathe again, softness spreads across the sole of the left foot, goes to the tip of the big toe, the toe beside it, the middle toe, the next toe, and your little toe. The left side of your body begins to relax. We breathe, and the softness moves back up through your legs, spreading through the belly, coming to the chest, to your lungs and your heart, spreading through the hands, the arms, and the shoulders, and now the neck and the throat. You take a breath, and the jaw begins to soften and relax. The mouth, the tongue, and the lips begin to soften. The skin and the muscles on your face soften. And then your ears. The eyes begin to soften. The eyelids, the eyebrows. The forehead softens. Softness spreads across your scalp. And now it goes down the back of your neck, moving through each vertebrae, right shoulder blade softens, and then the left. The upper back releases all the stress. The softness goes gently down through your spine to the tip of your tailbone. You take another breath, and every muscle in your body releases all the stress, all the worry, all the anxiety, and all the fear. We inhale peace. We exhale stress. We inhale peace. We exhale fear. Inhale peace. Exhale anger. Inhale peace. Exhale guilt. Inhale peace. Exhale pain. Soft and easy breath. Breathe a little deeper. Begin to slowly come back to your place and bring your peace with you. Know this peace will stay with you the rest of the day. And don't forget to breathe. Slowly roll over on your right side. Keep breathing. Gently begin to wiggle, to move your fingers, to move your toes, to stretch, and to open your eyes. Whenever you're ready, take your time. Slowly sit back up. It has been my honor to teach this class to you today. Thank you for your participation. Until we meet again, namaste. Be safe, be well.